Yes, it's actually me. Promise this isn't AI. I'm still alive. I know I owe you one hell of a catch up. Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. Partly travelling, partly working, partly just life, to be honest. I need to get on the move though. As you can see, I'm on the boat. I'm on a 1 hour mooring. Been here overnight for about 12 hours, so I really need to get moving before the trip boat comes. But yeah, I'm in Bath, Hampton, aiming for Bath. I'll fill you in properly in a minute, but yeah, I need to get on the move, so as usual, a bit of a rush to get moving. Let me have my keys. Thank you. I apologise for the amount of sweat. I've just cycled along. I've moored up. Just cycled along to see if there's any better places before going too far, and there's not really. The main thing I've been struggling with, apart from water, is finding somewhere decent to either park the van or the little jazz. Now, the problem is with being in a city, especially Bath, there's not enough parking for residents really. So a lot of the spaces around here are either permit holders only, or they're like no parking between 8 and 4 p.m. or something. So if I ever want to leave a car here during the day, it's almost impossible. It's fine if you go to work early, get back late, but just no good for permanent. But yeah, there's basically a spot along from here. Sorry, I've just been cycling in. It's already 25, 26 degrees. Got like a heat wave this week. Yeah, there's a place up there on the main road we can park. It seems to be a few spaces every day that I've driven past. So it's water, not vodka, I promise. Right, I'm starving. I'm going to cook some breakfast, give you a catch up, just explain what I'm doing this week because I don't really know. But thank you, bless you. Quite a few of you have messaged checking in if I'm okay because I've been so quiet online, or at least on YouTube. I always do post on my Instagram, which I'll put up here, if you want to keep up to date my day to day. But essentially, yeah, I went away to Asia. I'll put some clips in here, or in a minute, probably in a minute, when I explained where I've been to Asia, and then got back. And obviously because I was away for a month, I had like a month's worth of work to catch up on, with actual customers and doing actual work. And then yeah, last week's been a bit weird, all over the place doing bits, and my van's been off the road. I'm gonna cook something before I keep rambling too much. Gonna let my heart rate go down a bit and eat something, then we'll catch up properly in a minute. For breakfast, I actually baked my first couple of loaves of sourdough in ages last night. Not the best, and I think I'm running out of gas, which reminds me I need to pick up a gas bottle later on. But I'm going to do this with some, is it roulette? Oh, it's a bad pronunciation. It's French. It's basically like a pork pate. If you haven't had it, the easiest way to describe it, I would say, is like pulled pork mixed in with lard, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to do that on some toast, and I've got burrata. I might do some tomatoes with it as well. We'll see. I haven't actually got a tripod here. Typically, it's in the van, so they're not going to be very good shots. But I'll show you what I'm up to anyway. Don't let me forget that, because it's up on the highest one, it always burns. Right, that's brunch consumed. Right, that's brunch consumed. Very much needed. Quite a nice little spot here, actually. It's mostly in the shade, which is ideal for the next week with the heat wave. But I've still got 60 watts of solar coming through, even though I'm in the shade. That's just keeping the batteries topped up nice. So catch-up wise, firstly, it feels like a lifetime ago, but yeah, I've been to Asia for the first time properly. Flew out to Singapore, which was wicked. Just noticed my print's wonky, I still my head in. And then flew to Indonesia. I went to see the Komodo dragons in the wild. That was epic. And then from there back to Singapore. Then Singapore into Chiang Mai in the north of Thailand. Fell in love with khao soi, probably one of my top 10 favourite dishes. It's basically a curry soup, curry noodle soup. You can have it with beef, chicken, had it with tofu, had it with all sorts. Banging, and then flew down to Bangkok for a couple of nights. Many hangovers. Many hangovers in just 2 nights. And then from there flew out to Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. Vietnam fell in love with, absolutely same as Thailand, same as Singapore to be honest. Everywhere I went and loved. Did a tour of the tunnels from the Vietnam War. Learned a lot of brutal history going on out there back in those days. But it's a beautiful country. Highly recommend anyone visiting. Then flew up to Da Nang and visited Hanoi. And then from there got a rental bike and rode up to, I want to say, the Hoi An Pass. It's where Top Gear did. Jeremy Clarkson and crew rented bikes, or bought bikes, sorry. And yeah, drove up through the mountain. That was cool. Then took a sleeper train from Da Nang all the way up to Hanoi in the north. Struggling to remember what I actually did, but all I remember is this beer that they have. I can't think of the name. I think it's beer Noi. It basically means fresh beer. It's only like 3%, I think, but it's brewed fresh every day, like we have cask ales here in England. It's just served straight out of a cask, fresh every day. And it's so cold and refreshing, especially how hot it is over there. That was amazing. So much good food out there as well in general. One thing that springs to mind is, if you've seen Somebody Feeds Phil, Jai Fei, the crab omelette lady, she's now got a Michelin star, and there's normally queues for hours round the block to eat this crab omelette, which was insane. But because I went on the shoulder season, literally walked straight in, had a table facing where she was cooking. It was amazing. Sorry, yeah, then after Vietnam, I flew to South Korea for my birthday and did the DMZ, demilitarized zone. Literally saw North Korea from there. Spent most of the time in Seoul. Amazing. Really cool city. So advanced compared to us here. And then got trained down to Busan in the south, which was basically the only part that was never taken over by the North or the Soviets during the war. So that was really cool. But yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago. I've probably missed loads. I'll put hopefully some clips up over that, and I might have even remembered other things, but it was cool. Yeah, great month away. And then yeah, I've just been back working, catch up on work. Hence why I've not had time to film a video really. And then a couple of weeks ago now, I expect, I actually went down the River Thames again with my friends Duncan and Sophie, and Winston, Clementine and Marigold, all 3 dogs. But further down the Thames, down the actual tidal Thames, further than I've been before on my boat, right the way from Teddington, past Brentford where I came off, and all the way under Tower Bridge, past House of Parliament, Millennium Wheel, whatever it's called now, whoever owns it, is it Coca-Cola? And then all the way into Limehouse. So that was amazing, really choppy, felt pretty sick. Had a 4:30 AM start to get through a lock to make sure we get down as the tide. You need to plan it well, so that you're not going too fast past Limehouse. But yeah, we had to basically go past, because we were going a bit too fast because of how it worked a little bit, and then turn around and then go upstream. But when you're going upstream against the Thames as it's coming out, it's yeah, pretty hard going, so pretty slow moving on that last section. But I'll put some clips in of that. That was wicked. Thank you, Duncan and Sophie, for the trip. Thank you for hosting me. Kind of bucket list for me to go under Tower Bridge. It's insane to see a little narrowboat going under. Right, sorry. It was weeks ago that I actually started filming that, probably a month ago. And I was basically going to make another video out of it, but I ran out of time. We'll make an actual video out of it. So I'm just going to wrap that video up here, leave it as a catch-up, because I've got 3 spare days now. and I'm going to finish off a video that I started filming back in March to do with a little mini project. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for watching. I'll leave this as a catch up, and yeah, I'm literally going to start filming properly for another video, which hopefully will be out in like a week's time. So thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to probably the worst and least interesting video I've ever made, if you're still here, that is, and I'll see you next week. Bye.